Yes, lads, what's going on? Yorkie here, and we're back with another episode of this Tottenham career mode. We've got a really exciting episode today because we kick off the Europa League. We're going to be taking on Fiorentina in the first round. But this isn't even the round of 16, it's the preliminary round. So it means we've got a long way to go before we can get to that final, which I am praying we reach. My job will not last if we don't make it to the final of the Europa League. But to be fair, we still stand a solid chance of maybe even winning the Premier League with us chasing Arsenal. And after the January transfer window in the last episode, we brought in a reinforcement to help us. That's right, Japanese superstar Kubo joined the team for just under 60 million, and he looked pretty tasty in his debut. That paired with the fact that Son is back from his injury and on absolute fire bodes really well for our future. So with all that said, let's get into this massive chunk of games we've got coming up. Because with both transfer windows done, we are now officially on the march to the end of the season, and we have a lot of games, and these games are going to be moved around as we progress in the Europa League. One thing we have to note is we still have Man City, Liverpool, a North London derby, Man United sandwiched in there, as well as Chelsea. So we still have all the big sides to face, and we're trying to battle for the Premier League title. This one is not going to be easy. And the first match of the episode was up against Brighton, and they're woeful at the minute. A Son goal gives us the victory, and that leads us nicely into this London derby then against Chelsea. We're at home for this one. The big change is that Son does not start. Sancho's going to start on the left, Kubo on the right. We're saving Son for that big European fixture coming up. And Chelsea in the past have kind of had our number a little bit. We did beat them last time out though. They do have a strong starting 11, so I'm not going to just think this can be one of them that we just blow beyond. It's going to be a really hard tie as Caicedo. It's an opportunity early on, then Jackson does as well. We can block it and get it away, and Kunku takes it out. That's our ball. Chelsea being third in the league, this is a really tight game, and one that I really want to come out on top because it really goes against us. If they beat us here, they're just going to start gaining ground. Almond. Play that one through to Sancho. Sancho to Vlahovic. Took too long. Good touch from Dusan, but we took a bit too long with this one from Sancho. One thing I've noticed as well is Chelsea still don't have their sponsorship in FC24. Now, they've got one in real life. It's taken them a while. I'm guessing it was just a late deal to get through the door with, I don't know, all the changes there and in upper management. But none of that really matters. It's just why don't they have their sponsor yet in the game? It does appear, though, at least some sides now have their third kit. We have ours. Destiny won that back. Go on then, Dusan. I'll off that one over. Don't know if he's going to be able to beat everyone. I've got Eze. I'm just going to swing it back to him and then finesse it, and Kepa will save it. But that's a good opportunity. Well created. I'm really liking how Eze's fitting in the team. We're lacking, obviously, because Madison's not here anymore. Why do we keep giving that to Kubo? He won the header. Eze, for me, massively improved. I weren't too keen on his performances before the injury, but he's come back and played really well. Oh, he is so quick. And Van der Ven is there. That's a beautiful tackle. Keep making a run. Is that going to land to him? It is. Sancho takes it really well. I need to pull it back. That is clever. Sancho, I tried the finesse. I tried the pullback. It's worked in the past. It didn't work this time. Arsenal are drawing to Everton. So if we ever needed a win, it is now Eze. And then I play it straight into Dusan and we score. But we need to win this now because Arsenal are drawing. And every time they slip up, we need to take points. Oh, he loses out to Sancho. Eze, knock it on. Dusan, inside Dusan, just before the half. Massive moment. This could literally come down to one goal this game, so that is huge. Great win back from Sancho. Eze's ball to Dusan's perfect. Oh, we take the lead against Chelsea. Kubo now. Oh, the ball roll past Chalobah. Beautiful. Kubo still has it. Still has it. Chalobah takes him down, and he's gone down injured. I over-dribbled it because he's a very good dribbly boy, and I over-dribbled that, and Kubo may be injured. And if that is the case, I'm going to have to take all the blame for it. Oh, he's got the injury logo above his head. I can't believe this. I really could do with him not being injured. Jackson in behind. Should be able to cut him off. He's going to look for the cutback, and Van der Ven is there. Knocks it down to Vicario. Definitely a pass back, but we will take it. That cut inside. Oh, it was supposed to be cut inside to Sancho. It went to Eze. Arsenal have now scored against Everton. That's terrible news. I gave it a bit of time, but I can't risk this result. So we're going to make the sub. Brennan Johnson comes on. I'm also going to bring on Cummins for Eze because he's looking pretty tired. And fingers crossed, it's 5 days for Kubo. I've not really seen many of those injuries yet so far. And also, fingers crossed, we could hold on to this result. Sterling's broke away. He's got so much pace. The substitute. I slid in. Can we win the header? Oh my god, Bowie, what a save for Vicario. It's a case of whatever it takes at this point. Just hold on, lad. Oh, he waited perfectly. I found Pedro Porro. This just isn't really the guy I want in this position. Pedro Porro, just slide it back across. Badiashile, Vlahovic. Oh my god, we get so lucky. Badiashile should have cleared his lines. It's 2-0, and that should be a victory for Tottenham. Oh, Holman stills that back and then lofts it over. This is going to be a hat-trick surely for Dusan Vlahovic. It will be. We have buried Chelsea in the end. This was a really tight game to start off with, but Dusan Vlahovic has been the difference maker. Great win back from Hullman too. He's such a beast in midfield. If you haven't picked him up this year, have a look at him. He's been unreal. He wins everything. What a massive result then in the end. Dusan Vlahovic there collecting the match ball. 3 goals. He hasn't had many hat-tricks this season. In fact, that might be his first one. But all I can think about right now is how long is Kubo going to be out for? I cannot believe it's another broken toe. I don't understand how someone can get so unlucky. All my wingers keep getting broken toes. My cams keep getting broken toes. I've had no injuries that are shorter really than 4 weeks or 3 months. And I think this might now be like the 4th or 5th broken toe that we've had in this series. I am really happy that we're getting more injuries because I think it adds a better dynamic to the game. But God, stop throwing these broken toes my way, because that broken toe could be really costly now when it comes to the Premier League. We have bridged the gap with Arsenal. They didn't win in the end. They actually went on to lose. There is only a 2-point gap now, and we don't have Kubo basically until the end of the season. We don't have time to dwell on that though. We're going to quick sim the first leg and then play the second, and we just about get a victory in the first leg. They had 2 shots and scored both of them, and we have Sancho and Vlahovic to thank for getting us back into this match. Should set us up for a really feisty second leg. But before we can get into that, we have this game against Newcastle. We're going to play the highlights and hope that they favor me as much as they did in the last episode. Whip a big ball in here, win the header, don't win it, lose the ball instantly. They're not going to favor me too much as Amad Diallo is charging against us right now. I've given him space. That was surely offside, but Vicario saved it. Fair play. Lots of bodies running forward. That's a good ball into Richarlison. It's a good touch from Richarlison. Maybe should have been a goal. Good save, Pope. Solid free kick position for us to swing one in. I'm not good at these. I know I'm not. I'm going to go back post there to Jonathan Tah. Whip it back. Ah, that was awful. It was a nice idea, but it was awful. And guess what? It's even more awful. Newcastle have a penalty. Please, Vicario. Please, Vicario. Saves it. Oh, my God. What a save. But Newcastle have a solo run now. This is not going well for us at the start of the second half. I don't think I can catch him. I don't think there's any way to catch him. Isaac now. Get to it, Vicario. Oh, get that clear. Angelino. Oh, we are so unlucky with that. And every opportunity that we're seeing is just going Newcastle's way. We're seeing none of them. We had a few chances early on, and Vicario keeps saving our bacon. But unless I get a good opportunity, we don't stand a chance. Absolutely not. The full-time whistle blows. We lose 1-0 to Newcastle. The focus now has to be on this game against Fiorentina. Sometimes it's just a look at the draw with the highlights, but that's kind of why I like them. Time for the second leg against Fiorentina now. And this will be the starting 11. Yes, we've heavily rotated the team because we had to. We've got no choice. But we have a goal advantage, and this team should be good enough to get the job done. Hopefully, we'll feel better at the end of this game than we did at that Newcastle game. Now, I expect Fiorentina to play quite aggressive in this because, after all, they need to win the match. And we just have to be clever. So if I don't find that I'm enjoying this gegenpress, I will change it. We will go to maybe tiki-taka. Something that's going to control the ball a bit more. Try to turn the burners on. Don't think he knows if he even has burners. That's a good ball into Cummins, though. Oh, Cummins with a great opportunity to give us a 2-goal advantage and near enough bury this tie. I'm going to whip something special in here. That is a good ball in towards Velez. Oh, God, this keeper's pretty good. Well, that's a great ball into Nico Gonzalez. He's probably the danger man for them. We nearly give away a dangerous free kick, but this might be even more dangerous. They can create a good opportunity from this. The free kick's gone away, but the threat has not, as Destiny tries to deal now with Nico Gonzalez. Ends up back inside with him, and they're kind of just passing it around the box, which right now I am okay with. Jonathan Tah. Oh my God, you've got to beat your man Rajkovic with a big save. I'm just going to keep this ball moving nicely, and then I'm going to slot it into Cummins. Great footwork. Cummins. Oh, there was just too many bodies in there in the end. Maybe should have hit it first time. Oh, Brennan Johnson wins that back. I kind of didn't like Velez's run, but in the end, he's made a decent run there, and he's got good footwork, and he rattles the crossbar. That was such a great opportunity. Fair play to him. He did everything right. Just a crossbar in between him and a goal. Into Cummins. Cummins. Oh, I had to try and go near post. Back out to Velez, though. That is beautiful. I'm going to whip that into Brennan Johnson. Gets across. Velez. Oh, my God. That flash is just beyond the post. We're playing such nice football right now. While we're having this really good patch and we don't find a goal, just leaves the door wide open for Fiorentina. Oh, Destiny's ball found Cummins somehow. Cummins turned his man into Velez. This time, surely. Oh, Christiansen. He is something different. He is saving everything. Let's whip in a good corner. It's a good one towards Velez and Christiansen, who collects it. He's having a man of the match performance. keeping his side in it. Things have got a little bit scrappy now. I don't like this. Van der Ven is in the right place, though. And we forced them to recycle it a little bit here now. And this is usually where we can win the ball back. Oh, this time we didn't win it back. Stop them. Oh, my God. Nico, he's the danger man. Rajkovic, you legend. They make an early sub. They're pushing the pace at the start of this second half. We're giving it away. Chasing our tails a little bit now. Nico, that's good. Is it Destiny? No. We get a bit lucky. Oh, it's beyond the post. With them starting the second half so well, I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to bring on Holman. He's a beast. He wins the ball back for fun. I'm actually going to bring on Son as well. But I'm going to bring him on as a striker. Bellis has had the chances, but just not managed to score them. We're also going to change from Gegenpress to Tiki-Taka. Wins then. Knocks it on to Son. Son, I'm going to try and cut inside. I'm going to try that finesse. Oh, it's over the bar. Good footwork from Cummins. Can I slide it into Son? I can. Son. Oh, Christiansen saves it again. That would have dead and buried this game, but the whistle's about to blow. We are through to the next round. That was pretty difficult. They were no slouch, but I'm just excited to see who we have in the next round. The next round will be against Monaco. Again, I think that's another winnable game, and I'm looking apart from PSG and Manchester United, I think we're better than every other side in this competition. And speaking of cup competitions, we are through to the next round of the FA Cup after beating Watford 4-1. The big news for this one, though, was that Maddison returned, and hopefully he will be fit and sharp in no time. But the bad news for us is that we've got Manchester United in the next round. The quarter-final of all the teams left there, minus maybe Liverpool because they gave us a real tough time, and league leaders Arsenal. Manchester United, we just really didn't want to draw them. But I can't focus on that right now because it's the first leg against Monaco. We're going to do the same again. We'll sim the first leg. This is the 11. It is very strong, but no Dusan. And even without Dusan, we managed to go with a goal advantage. And their goalkeeper got injured. That's huge news for us. But before the second leg is Manchester in the league. And we play Manchester, then the second leg, and then we play Manchester again in the FA Cup where we are defending champions. So we'll do the highlights for this one, and then the FA Cup quarter-final will play the full match. Now, highlights last time we played them did not go my way. I'm hoping we're going to get a few better highlights for ourselves in this one against Manchester United. But it's not looking like it's going to start that way as they have a solo run to kick it off. Well, all their solo run has done is lead to us having a counter-attack, and that ball into Eze is beautiful, but he's offside. And of course, they get another solo run. Can we win the ball back? Can we get another counter-attack and just do a bit more with it? Anthony against Angelino. Oh, pulls it back. Gerard Moreno gets beyond his man and slots it home. Manchester United take the lead. I really should have done better there with Romero. We have a break now. Dusan's come on the pitch. Played it into Solomon. Big moment. Solomon slides it home. It's 1-1. Dusan Vlahovic with the assist. And a big moment for Manar Solomon. They're going to hit us with a counter-attack now, though. And last time it didn't go well. But we won that back there. And now we're going to get a counter-attack of our own. I'm going to be able to play that one into Richarlison. Played it into Dusan. Oh, he's put it wide. How has Dusan put that wide? That Dusan opportunity had to count because that's the final whistle. And it's only going to be a 1-1 draw. Not a bad result against Manchester United, but it just feels like it could have been more. I'm not going to be too mad at Dusan, though, because he's still having an unbelievable season this year. 26 goals in 32 appearances and 7 assists. He's nearly 90 rated. And when it came to the experiment of replacing Harry Kane, I don't think I could have done any better than this man. Time for the second leg in France there. And we have gone pretty much as full strong as we could. It's going to be good to see Mads Vlahovic and Son back on the pitch together. And it'll be the first time that Sancho's played with all three of them. But I am not underestimating this Monaco side. We are in France for this one. And they only need 1 goal to be back on level pegging. 2 would give them the lead. This is a very, very atmospheric stadium. This is going to be a feisty affair against Monaco. And they have an ex-Arsenal striker up top. That's right. Florian Balogun is the striker for Monaco. I know he's got strength. I know he's got pace. And I know he's not a bad finisher. Mohamed Kamara as well, or Kamara, in the center of the pack. He's going to be a beast too. He's someone I looked at instead of Hulmand and chose Hulmand in the end due to his attributes. I don't think this is an easy one. Balogun won it back off a tag. Got to get to that Romero. Beautiful tracking back. Oh, he wanted Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Why did he let it come down? Vlahovic still. That was such a weird decision from Dusan to not head it. Monaco signed Gerard Bowen as well. That's such a rogue signing for him. Really is. Oh, that's a great ball in behind to Balogun. Can I hold him off? And I can. Galeno. That was a bad foul. Fofana. Bowen. What a save, Vicario. Massive. Show. To Dusan. Pulls it back. He's pulled loads of players out of position. Can I get it into Son? Moves it. Finesse. Son. Oh my God. What a moment. Because Monaco have been all over us. And we make it a 2-goal advantage now in France. Sancho. Over to Pedro Parro. Pedro Porro trying to loft it into Dusan. Oh my god, and just like that, Monaco falling apart. It's 2-0. This one is done. And it finishes 3-1. I feel like it could have gone way differently if they'd have scored one of those early chances, but I am going to take this one. We're through to the next round. And I'm not quite sure how I missed this last time I looked, but Real Madrid are still in this competition. So I lied when I said I should only worry about PSG and Manchester United. One of the greatest parts of that is PSG are going to play against Manchester United. And we finally got lucky in a cup draw. We're playing against Freiburg. Of all sides left there, maybe apart from Fenerbahce, I am well happy that we're taking on Freiburg. But there's more cup action yet. We have a depleted squad. They're all knackered, and we have to beat Manchester United in this FA Cup quarter-final. And this ends up being the starting 11 that we're going to use. What a massive game for Cummins. I'm going to play Eze on the right, Richarlison on the left. Velez is up top again. Manchester United last time out was extremely difficult. Can this makeshift side get anything from this game? And in the end, this is going to be the starting 11 that we play. I'm going to go Eze on the right and Richarlison on the left. Massive moment for Cummins and Vela. And with Manchester United being so difficult last time round, can this makeshift squad get a result? We have home advantage for this one as well. So surely that means that we win. Though we might not win if we keep letting Anthony run straight through us like this. Destiny did really well. Gerard Moreno scored that goal last time. What a block by Gahey. There's going to be Van der Ven and Gahey in the back today. So it's makeshift. They're not used to getting all this game time playing together. It's usually Van der Ven and Tar, or Gahey and Romero. So having the two of them together, hopefully they can form some kind of bond, because they could be the future centre-back partnership for the team in the long term. Gerard Moreno hits the crossbar. Oh my god, we can't get it clear. McTominay, he scored today against Sheffield United. Don't let him score against me. Bruno, I love Predrag Rajkovic. He was offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted, but we weren't to know that. So far in this game, then, I am not feeling very confident about our ability to beat Manchester United, and I'm feeling less positive when we've had to rotate the squad so much. And then he's just a bit dangerous, and he can turn you and shoot. Rajkovic is, God, I mean, he's saving the shots, and he's saving our bacon right now because they should be leading. I mean, the distance was 18 meters, and Predrag, it might have been going wide, actually, that. But I'm not taking nothing away from Predrag for making that save. Let's stop this corner now. Hopefully, Richarlison can win it. Bruno Fernandes won a header. They've just rattled the crossbar. I would like to have some level of possession right now. They're playing really aggressively in their gegenpress, and we are not matching their aggression. So I'm starting to think that we might have to make some changes, although we've just played through Cummins. This is the moment that he's been dreaming of against Manchester. Get to that. Richarlison will take it. It's an assist. It's surely an assist for Cummins. Richie scores the goal. Now, I actually think we have to let Richie go next season because he's unhappy not being a starter. But what a man he's been for this team. He's come up with some massive goals. He's been our Divock Origi. All right, to be fair, he's probably been better than Divock Origi by quite a long stretch. But you get what I mean. Super sub. To our first break, and we're dangerous enough to score. I love that. I cleaned Bruno out. I cleaned him out. I don't like him. The team don't like him. So I cleaned him out. And the referee gets it. He doesn't give us a card because he likes the fact that we cleaned him out with that tackle. They're going to go short with this to Anthony. I'm not really enjoying Gerard Moreno's shooting positions. They've rattled woodwork again. They have hit a lot of woodwork in this game. If they hit the back of the net, the amount of times they'd hit woodwork, the score would be very different. I mean, that made basically no sense and was very irrelevant. But yeah, basically they've hit the woodwork a lot. Van der Ven's making a run forward. Very strange move from him. But Richarlison over to Velez. Controls it. Velez. Oh, Nana gets there and saves it. What a weird notion. This is such a back and forth game of football that I am not enjoying. It's not good for my heart. We survive a half. We scored a goal, but it was definitely all one-way traffic. Manchester United dominated us in that first half. I think I'm swapping out how we're going to play in the second half. Tiki-taka it is. Although when I've been looking through these, I really do wish that we had like a controlled possession or just possession-based tactic that wasn't just tiki-taka. It's a real shame that we don't. It really is. But yeah, we control the game a little bit more with this tactic, and we're going to need it if we're going to beat Manchester United. Shaw is in lots of space. Gahey is an absolute mammoth man. Destiny now. An opportunity. We're going to try and loft it into Velez. Velez gets it across. Eze! Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. Stunning move. I really enjoy him flipping between tiki-taka and gegenpress. I do recommend this year that you do swap through him a little bit more. Instead of just having one tactic and being like, this is my beat all. I like it. Basuma wins it back. Okay. What can we do now with Basuma in this position? That's my question. Gahey in this position. makes it a little bit more wild. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Cummins turns his man, fires off a big shot, and Anna saves it. I don't know if a second kills this game off. It certainly makes me feel better. Go on, Richie. Richarlison. Has he got the goal there? Oh, let's get to it. Oh, he just couldn't. He just doesn't have the pace. That should have been 2. Spence, don't be the man that drives a dagger into my heart. He takes it out. Don't get the foul. Oh, that's so annoying that the foul got given there. Because Spence actually ran it out. We probably did foul him, but Spence actually ran it out. So maybe he was on our side. Maybe he was doing us a favour. They're going to play this one short, aren't they, Bruno? To Gerrard. Gerrard's the man you probably want in the box. That whole move then leads to nothing. They're going to get maybe another bite. Oh, that's a good ball to Fernandez. Win the header. Oh, my God. Rajkovic has been my hero. Rajkovic has to be getting man of the match here. And there is not much time left for Manchester United to get a goal back. And I'm telling you now, I don't know how they've not scored in this one. Bruno gets it. Brennan Johnson, of all people, defending pretty well. Rashford now with Destiny Udogie. Knocks it back out. Gerard Moreno fires off a shot. Rajkovic is equal to it. Don't let it go for a corner. Oh, my God. Stop it. Control it. And let's just let this clock run down. And in the end, it is a massive victory for Tottenham Hotspur in what was a really difficult game of football. They dominated possession. They had more shots than us. The XG was in our favor, though, so maybe we should have done a little bit better. But I think the key thing in this game was they won 9 tackles and we won 93. And they were definitely not wearing their shooting boots with 38% shot accuracy. Now, before we can see who we've got in the next round, we have a youth academy player that wants out. We have to decide if we're going to promote him or not. It's Jaden Parr, potential of 82 to 88. He's not bad. He's 5-star, 5-star, and 60 overall already. He can play left mid, left wing, and striker. So I actually think this is one we're going to promote. And with all these cup games going on at the moment, we need him. But we have been blessed once again. The cup gods finally love me. We've got an easy round in the Europa League. And now we've got an easy one in the FA Cup. We're playing Crystal Palace when we could have had Arsenal or Liverpool. We will meet one of them in the final as long as we can beat Crystal Palace. We might actually be able to defend our FA Cup. And just for a brief period of time until Arsenal play their extra game because they've gone on a bad run, we sit top of the Premier League. I'm not sure how long this is going to last though, but we could bask in this moment right now. And as we move into the next episode, there is just 2 months left of this season. And we're going to have to perform extremely well if we're going to fight on all 3 fronts because we still have Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool in the league. So by no stretch of the imagination do I feel like we're going to win it, but the hope is still alive. We still have an opportunity of a cup final in the FA Cup and we are only 2 rounds away from Europa League finals. So we have 2 massive episodes left to finish this season. But that's going to be it for this one, lads. Thank you very much for watching, supporting the channel. I appreciate you all. I hope you're all having a great week. Much love and I will see you for the next one where hopefully we can keep this run of form going.